Welcome back everyone to another video on the update SMP. This is episode number 4, I believe, and we are once again back at the farm. We have the iron farm right behind us, which was yesterday's video, and then we also have the mob farm, which, by the way guys, these are working amazing. We have, I think so far, we have enough to make 2 fully powered beacons worth of iron, and I only AFK'd overnight 1 time. So things are going great over here so far. The mobs are dropping, the minecart is a chugging, and the iron is producing. So I cannot complain in that area at all. But in today's video, we're gonna be taking a break from doing farms for a little while because I want to do some really cool terraforming in today's video. Now I have to tell you guys right now, I have never in my life done any sort of like extreme terraforming. All I've done mainly was just do like some light things, you know, take the terrain I have and make it better. I would never actually make anything of my own. So in today's video, the goal is to, well, I guess make something of my own, to make an entire mountain and eventually an entire landscape around us. So everything you guys see, like from here, is going to be custom terrain that I make myself, at least in the long run. I might not be able to do all that today, but that is the end goal. So yeah, with it being said, we have a big episode ahead of us and I'm very excited. But before we do that, there's a couple of things we need to do. First things first, I have my ender chest. I have some things right here, and you guys might already know what I'm trying to do here. We got to get a beacon so I can actually get a lot of materials much faster. So I'm going to be meeting up with Little Gamer to try to kill about 2 withers. We're going to try to kill 1 for him as well so he can get a beacon as well. And yeah, we should be good on that. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna go meet up with Little Gamer and try to get this beacon out the way so we can actually start mining a ton of stone and dirt so we can start our terraforming for today's video. What attack is that? Get him, yes. I'm gonna get on a tree. I need a vantage point. He's hitting the gritty, bro. Bring him down. Oh, I'm only 4 hearts. Get him down. I'm not gonna stop. Oh no, I hit you. I'm sorry. No. Okay, I got him. No, don't wither away. I only have 2 hearts. Okay, I'm good. Oh my god. Yes, dude, that was so stressful. Alright guys, just like that, we have a beacon acquired. Now we can get a lot of resources very fast. So with it being said, I think what we're going to do, because guys, like I said, I've never terraformed before like this. This is going to be some pretty insane stuff. I don't exactly know where I want to start, but I do know I want to make some mountains over this. I don't know exactly like where the land's going to be at though. That's the only problem. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start a bit of a cliff face going here, and we're going to kind of just push it back and have like all the land kind of like level over there, and then we're going to try to build some mountains going over that, and that should hopefully cover that part. With it being said, I'm going to start a little time lapse of me getting all the items, and I'll be back with you guys after the time lapse. Alright, so after a bit of mining, we got a couple of chests of some different items. We have some stone here, we also have some cobblestone and some andesite, not too much of that. And we also have some dirt, so we can go ahead and get started on the first initial blocks. I'm going to go ahead and break this sand pillar real quick. This has been here for a very long time. This is actually the first thing that was actually ever here. Why is that? Is that just like a visual bug, or is it actually there? Oh, it's gone. Okay, that's weird. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start building this area. So what I'm thinking right now is that I'm going to have this basically start around like here on this level, and then it's gonna gradually go up there to the mountains. So I'm gonna start off by making like a rough ridge line around here, and then I'm going to try to connect it all together. Alright guys, so I have a bit of a blueprint for the stone area, or at least where the actual hill is going to start. It's going to come all the way over here. So as you guys can see, you guys can like start to see the scale that I was talking about. This is the beginning of the hill, not necessarily the mountain, but just one of the hills, and it is quite big. Right now we're trying to make a bit of a cliff right now with like this part right here, but I'm not entirely sure exactly how it's going to turn out. I mean, like right now it's looking very flat, it's not looking very good, but I'm just trying to get a blueprint, and then I'm gonna add all the detail and try to make it look all nice. But I'm trying to have like this go in like a cliff, you know, like sort of like go in another block down here, and then like maybe go down maybe 2 or 3 more blocks, and then go down like more like this, and it's sort of going to be like a cliff, if you guys can like sort of see what I'm trying to do here. So yeah, I want to keep doing that. I think Little Gamer also wants some help with the farm down here, so I might go make a trip to his base real quick, and then yeah, I'm gonna try to finish this up and see how it looks. Alright guys, so we got the majority of it finished, and as you guys can probably already see, this thing looks very, very rough. They're very jagged lines. Everything's very straight. We're going to have to soften this and make this more rounded out and make it look less sharp, because like I said, these lines are going straight down. It looks very formal and it doesn't look very realistic. It looks kind of blocky. I don't like it. So we're going to have to make some additions to it, but that's fine because it's actually not looking too bad so far. And I might actually make this go in a little bit more at the bottom there. But yeah, we got to do some smoothing out here. And just like that, we have a lot more detail. I'm not gonna lie to you guys right now, this ain't looking too bad. This is my first time ever making a cliff face, and it's looking pretty solid. I feel like there's still a lot of work to be done. There's certain things I want to like kind of level out. That line's very straight, gotta fix that. That one is too. But for the most part, it's not looking too bad. I'm gonna like keep going behind this and like adding other things to it, but for now, this is pretty good. Alright guys, so right now, I'm just laying out some like plans for some land. Bro, my phone just went off. I'm not very good at this part. Like I've never done it before. I can't say I'm not good at it, but I've never done it before, so I'm very new to this part, and everything's looking kind of weird right now. I got some guidelines to try to make a hill here, which I mean, it's sort of going well. It doesn't look too bad. I was gonna go ahead and start placing in the dividers in between to try to, like, you know, break up the land a little bit and try to make it, you know, look a little better. Make some diagonals sort of like that to sort of like make it easier to fill in these gaps in between. Guys, I'm gonna keep it a buck, guys. I literally have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just placing blocks strategically, trying to see if I can like come up with something. So far, I mean, it doesn't look terrible. I mean, obviously I'm not a professional, so it's not gonna look amazing, but I'm just trying to learn how to actually terraform in Minecraft. I feel like this is a really big learning curve, and I think I'm doing okay so far. Like, I don't think I'm doing terrible. Honestly, I feel like if you just know how to detail things properly and you have some decent coordination with like the way you place blocks, you probably can make just about anything look okay. Well, like I said, won't look amazing, won't look professional, but it will look okay. I feel like this right here, this is a very steep cliff, and I mean, it wasn't supposed to be like that because this wasn't actually supposed to go this low, but because of this valley that we naturally have here, I mean, I had to bring the stone down or else it would just look like a floating, you know, cliffside, so that wouldn't make any sense. So I had to sort of bring that down. It doesn't look bad. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I mean, I feel like it just doesn't look that good. I could be just tripping right now. It could actually look like really good. I mean, it looks detailed, that's for sure. But I think the reason why this throws me off is because this is super detailed, but like all the other terrain around us is not, which makes it look like it stands out. So if I was to like start eventually making the rest of the terrain like look better, then eventually it probably would start to look kind of cool. But that is to come during the process of building this mega base. Obviously, I'm not going to do all of that in one episode, but yeah, that should come hopefully in the future. But right now I'm just trying to connect all these together to see if I can like form a nice hill. Man, I like I said, guys, I really just don't know what I'm doing at this point. I think I might need to add another line going down the middle here. There we go. Yeah, the flow of this is going to be very, very interesting, like I've said already. But yeah, I want to keep working out the kinks and see what we get here. All right, guys, so after about, I want to say maybe 30 minutes, I went ahead and finished the entire thing so far. Up here isn't finished, obviously, because I don't exactly know what I want to do up here yet. I don't know if I want to start to go back down or start to go more higher, so I'm gonna leave this level for now. And I also didn't finish this entire side only because we're going to start building the mountain right here, and I don't want to do too much yet because I'm not sure how big the mountain's gonna be. The idea is to make these mountains pretty freaking tall. I'm pretty sure I want them to be really big, so we're gonna start like here, kind of gradually go up, and then it's gonna like go really, really high into the air. And it's gonna be like a mountain range. It's not gonna be just one mountain. It's probably gonna be like a mix of multiple mountains being there, which is gonna make hopefully a really, really cool scene. So yeah, that's the idea. And I noticed like when I'm standing over here, this actually feels like terrain, especially when you actually have like grass and leaves. I noticed that this kind of feels fake mainly because there's like no grass at all. There's no tall grass, no ferns, no nothing like that. So once we actually start adding like, you know, trees in nature around here, this is probably gonna be upgraded a whole lot more. So far, it's looking pretty good. So yeah, now I think the main plan is to go ahead and make the actual mountain. So I'm not gonna skip this part, or at least not all of it. I do want to show you guys some of the process that I go through when I actually try to build these mountains. Because they are kind of meticulous. It takes a little bit of you know, coordination, but for the most part, it's not that hard. But I will say, like, this did not take me long. Like, this video so far, probably I'm running to like 5 hours, which is not too long. Like, I thought this would be an insane project. I thought this part alone would take me like the entire season, not gonna lie. I really thought terraforming took forever, but it really doesn't. This has only been like 5 hours that I've been really just truly grinding away. And that includes me actually repairing tools every time I'm about to break my, you know, shovel or break my pickaxe. So yeah, this is actually not taking too long. You get to see all the progress you've done down here. Like, it's pretty dark down here. It is basically a mob farm. So yeah, let me go back up to the surface. But yeah, my idea for this is actually to make a waterfall going right here, and then maybe have like a river going like over here, and it's going to come from the mountain, which is going to be up there. That's my idea. I'm not sure how I'm going to pull it off. I've never built a river before, and I've never built a mountain, so this is going to be the first time I've ever actually built a mountain, so this should be interesting. But yeah, without that, wait, what am I saying? But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and start this mountain. So I have my stone, I have some dirt. What I'm thinking is the mountain should probably start like around here, because you don't want to just like start it there and it's like very abruptly going straight up. You know, I want it to gradually, you know, ascend upwards. So yeah, so after about an hour, it was starting to come along, then it started looking bad. So I'm restarting. Yeah, I'm breaking these down. This is one I just made now, and I feel like this has much more of the shape that I'm looking for, because at first, like, it's just going too steep. Like, this one's going too high. If it was going to meet the peak's going to be like all the way up there, which is like a little bit too absurd. I'm trying to have the peak be like around there somewhere. So this one's going to meet, I guess, a little bit better. And it overall, just my opinion, has better shape. It actually looks like, you know, a mountain with the jagged lines, because mountains aren't completely straight like this all the time. So yeah, I'm going to probably go ahead and install some new guidelines and see how those go. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed that little time lapse. It wasn't too much, and I did actually record that with my phone, so it might have looked a little bit blurry, but we did get the mountain for the most part done. You know, it's, you know, like I said, this is my first time terraforming. It doesn't look amazing, but it's, you know, it's something. I think for what it is, it's not too bad. Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't finish it. You guys know me, I never finish my builds. Yeah, we're gonna come in here probably in a live stream, or maybe in a different episode, and just like finish off this part, because this is not only going to be one mountain. I think I've mentioned this before. This is going to be a mountain range, not just a mountain. So there's gonna be more than one. And I do have to come behind here and add some additions. I did like test some snow up there. That's just a little bit of a test. I haven't actually decided if I want to add snow up there or not. But yeah, we got a bit of a nice little mountain going. Honestly, I think it's pretty good. I think it's not bad. I just feel like there's too many rough spots there. Like, you see some squares in there. But I like how it's like jagged, because that is what mountains actually look like. They have these very jagged lines. That is what I was going for. But yeah, like the actual inside has a lot of flat spaces. I gotta go in there and smoothen that out, make it look nice and good and fancy, and that should be good. You guys might actually see some very strange tall things I have over here. These are actually going to be trees that I'm planting in the area. Or not planting, but building in the area. Some custom trees for this area to get a nice little tree set going on. I'm going to mix it up with some spruce and then some of these like skinny trees as well. I'm trying to try some like new tree styles out. I don't usually make spruce trees like this, so this is something new. And guys, I was also thinking, we have this part here. I think I already told you guys this, but I want to make this into a waterfall out of a river. So this turns to a waterfall. It's going to be a river going all the way over here. Maybe like does like a nice wide turn into the mountain over here. And yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. Alright guys, it is currently nighttime. Let me just sleep real quick. These monsters that come out of nowhere. I made some revisions on the mountain. Yeah, I know guys, it looks a lot different than the last time I recorded. I took a little bit of the shape and kind of brought it up a little bit, and what I mean by that is I kind of just like made the stone face sort of in front of the actual mountain. So this is what it was before, and I kind of brought it up a little bit steeper only because I realized that the other one was cool looking, but it was just a little bit too low. These ones are much more pointier. Now I didn't actually try to make these the same height. That was actually a mistake. I probably shouldn't have done that because now they look kind of symmetrical. So I might bring this one down a little bit, or I might just leave it. But yeah, this is basically the second mountain that's going to be in here. So we got like a bit of a mountain range starting over here. And guys, I actually think this looks pretty epic. Like looking at it from a distance, and even with RTX, it looks pretty cool as well. You guys also see I finished in some of the trees that we had. At first they were just like these tall sticks with leaves on top. Now they're actually some trees. They're not looking too bad. But yeah, we got a lot more work to do. We have to put some leaves around here, put some grass, some tall grass, ferns, that sort of thing, and also some coarse dirt, some podzol. And you guys might be like, dude, bro, why are you doing all this? You know, you went from building, you know, an iron farm and a mob farm to just doing some custom terrain. Why are you doing this? Well, guys, the honest truth is I kind of wanted to build my mega base in a redwood forest this season. However, there really weren't any redwood forests that were big enough near my base, or near I wanted to be, so I decided to basically just make my own custom biome. I wanted some mountains, I wanted some spruce trees, and I wanted some other things. I was going to make my own spruce trees anyway, so these are right up the alley. However, the custom terrain part I probably was not going to even do, so I'm kind of happy I didn't find a redwood forest, because like I said, I'm really happy with the way this looks. I plan on extending that mountain range to go all the way over there. More mountains in the back, maybe a little bit on the right side. Don't want to go too far on the right side because I have a plan on actually building some flatter land all around here. Only issue is this is a savanna. I don't really like savannas, but we probably can deal with it for now. Our actual mega base is going to probably be over here somewhere, like in this area. Yeah, probably like smack dab around here somewhere. This is going to be our main mega base where our house is going to be. And yeah, but so far I'm really liking the way the custom terrain is coming along. And guys, let me know in the comment section if you guys are liking this, if you guys feel like this looks good, if there's any like changes I should make. I know a lot of you guys probably are terrain specialists. You guys probably can give me some like pointers, because some of you guys be doing some insane projects and I'm just not really familiar in this area. But I think so far, for like my first time, I think it's definitely really good. Hopefully I keep on adding some good stuff and don't start making bad stuff, because I feel like, you know, sometimes I just don't know when to stop and I'll end up making something look bad. But yeah, that's basically that. So we got a lot done. By the way, before we actually do end today's episode, I do want to show you guys everything we've done so far. So this is the mob farm. This is the mob farm. Man, we actually had insane transformation this episode. I mean, I'm probably gonna go ahead and roll a clip of what this area looked like before compared to what it looks like now. This is actually insane. We made a lot of progress, and I only felt like I've been working for like 7 to 8 hours on today's video. So if I actually really put my mind into this, I can make a lot of custom terrain all around here really easily. However, the dirt and stone gathering part will be a bit of a challenge. You guys can see I did like use some dirt from down here and some over there. It doesn't really matter though, because this part isn't going to be seen since there's an entire mountain above it. But yeah, hopefully in the future, which we plan on doing, we're going to finish this mountain and go ahead and block the entire thing off to where you can't see anything. And that, my friends, is going to be very epic. But until then, guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, make sure you guys smash the like button. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, love, and understanding always.